So very good day. Once again, we are back with machine learning. So in this class, we'll discuss about textual feature analysis and then classification. Okay. So in this particular class, we'll analyze the feature characteristics and how we try to classify them according to the spatial characteristics that we will be discussing. So this is especially for you, my dear students and young researchers, and you can reach me at dr.christoananth@gmail.com. So before beginning the session, let me thank God for giving me this golden opportunity to deliver this useful session to share my knowledge among my fellow national, international participants, students and young researchers. Okay. So in this class, we'll have a short introduction towards texture or maybe textual feature analysis. Then we discuss the importance of text mining. Then we discuss how the machine learning (ML) text analysis will work. Then we discuss about the tokenization procedure. Then we discuss about the part of speech tagging. Okay. Then we discuss about stemming and how you are using this collocation analysis, about the text classification, and finally the practical applications of ML text analysis. So I'll be giving you the enumerant work. Please submit them in the Google Classroom, and at regular intervals I'll be giving you some short videos to discuss the knowledge in our topics. Okay, so this is a short introduction towards textual feature analysis. Actually, from the text analysis, we would be actually getting the insights or maybe analytics from the texts. Okay, so with the case of machine learning, we can work with various social media, what you call to be like Facebook, WhatsApp, Telegram. Okay, you have like Telegram boat. Okay, right. So you can work with messages, you can work with emails also. So you can say text analysis and then text mining are almost similar. Okay, right. So you can, from the data or maybe information, you extract the meaning by observing uniform patterns. Okay, so maybe text analysis as well as text analytics are different. Okay, text analysis works with concepts, nothing but the meaning, the actual meaning of the text. Okay, but text analysis can be used maybe whether the review is positive or maybe negative, what are the actual contents or maybe what is the main topic of this text, so that we will be discussing. Okay, so this is text analysis. From the text analytics we get the thing, okay, and we identify whether the review is positive or maybe negative. Okay, so this from the text analysis, this text analytics is going to study the patterns. What is the pattern would be? Okay, maybe it can be shown in the graphs, or maybe it's like schematic diagram, or maybe like Excel sheet, MS Excel. You have spreadsheet, no? Like cells. It will be producing the data. So text mining is very important. Like in the machine learning, we will identify or we will analyze the customer feedback. So how much positive feedback is there? What is the negative feedback is there? Okay, so you can analyze this one, and maybe what is the content, what is there, what are the table of contents, what are the main topics, that we can identify with the text mining. Okay, so maybe we can provide the answers to the frequently asked questions. For example, if you are having one, or if you are designing one particular website, okay, or maybe if you are having one business. Okay, so like you do not provide information, but you provide all the information in the website. Okay, so the Google, through the text mining features, it will be it will be seeing what are the frequently asked questions. For example, in your business, what is the entry charge? The people will ask, what is the entry level charge? What are the premium services that I can enjoy? Frequently asked questions, the text mining will capture it, okay, and it will be giving the answers. For example, you are asking, sir, can I drink water? Then I say, okay, drink water. Again he is asking, sir, can I drink water? Okay, you drink. Again he is asking, can I drink water? Okay, you drink. Now text mining, what it will say, okay, this it will identify, can I drink water, it will identify, and answer I am saying is yes, yes you can, yes you can, yes you can. So this answer it will take, and it will be providing to the maybe third user. Maybe another one guy is asking, can I drink water, automatically it will say yes you can drink water. So that is the basic analysis of the text mining. Okay. So in text mining, we will have like a, or maybe text mining, or maybe text processing, we will have machine translation. Whatever we are speaking or maybe we are typing, it is translated, okay, machine, okay, and from that data or maybe information or extraction takes place, and from that sentimental analysis goes. Sentimental analysis means, for example, I say, I am not feeling well, I am saying, and you are saying masa yok, you are saying, okay, maybe in ruski another one you are saying, tajik you are saying, that is transforming. Sentimental analysis, language identification transforms, and from that information again it is being extracted, then question answering. You say maza yok, okay, take, go out of the class. For example, he says maza yok, an Uzbek answer I will give. You are saying, I am not feeling well. Okay, please go to your home. For you, ketak oiga. So accordingly, the system will analyze, identify the patterns, and it will say, okay. So it will translate into different languages, monitor the public sentiment towards the products and services, and of course, we'll be having the paperwork through the clustering and then classification of the documents. So companies become much more efficient at communicating with your customers. Maybe you can study the customer feedback, okay, and maybe you can get the public opinion also about the product. So, for example, I have one problem, okay, with the company. I am trying to, I'm saying, okay, I'm having a problem in your service. I'm having a problem in your product. Uh, this mouse, okay, this mouse YAML, not connecting. I'm raising the product. So this YAML algorithm will classify the customer support tickets or maybe reviews according to the topic or maybe language. Okay, this is minor problem. Laptop, major problem. So it will classify major problem. This one, it will classify. Okay, so you need not have one person to constantly see, this guy is answering, okay, reply. Not like that. Computer will do by itself through the YAML algorithm. And then YAML will make the textual analysis much more faster as well, and efficient processing of the manual processing of text. For example, in a website, you will have, whenever you open one website, okay, suddenly one chat box will come. Hello sir, how are you? Can I know your full name? It will say. And you have to say, my name is Christo. Okay, okay sir, nice Christo. What is your qualification? And I will type, I am doctorate holder. Okay, then it will ask, what is your query? My mouse problem. Okay sir, what is your specification? Then I see the specification and I type. Okay, then it will say, okay sir, customer care will immediately contact you. It will say. Then I will say thank you and I will leave. Maybe within Yaram Soth or maybe Bir Soth, immediately I will get a call. Hello sir, you said mobile, mouse, Yamon. It is how YAML algorithms acts. Okay, you need not have to have a person, Igrama, Tur, Soth all the time. No need. Algorithm will take care automatically. Okay, right. Also, it allows to reduce the labor cost also, and it will be speeding up the processing of the text. Okay, right. So this is how the machine learning text analysis works: data mining, processing, applying the YAML algorithm for the analysis. So these are the types of learning. We gather the data. So you decide what information you will study and what information you collected. Okay. Then the samples will be used to train and then test your model. Okay. So there are two types of information sources. Maybe if you take in the case of forums or maybe newspapers, they are considered to be collecting the external data. Okay. And internal data is what we generate every day, or maybe what our company or maybe organization is generating every day. For example, like email you are having, report you are having, and then chat, like I said, chat window. Okay, that also from the internal data. Okay, so both the internal as well as external resources can be useful for the text mining. Okay, and then after gathering or maybe collecting the data, then you have to prepare the data. Sometimes what happens, the data you have collected, maybe from here you would have collected, here you would have collected, here you would have collected, here. So it will not be structured, it will be unstructured data. So it has to be prepared and it has to be pre-processed. Okay. Because computer program will not understand the unstructured data, so you have to structure it. Okay, so for structuring you can use ML, machine learning, for text analysis. You can write your algorithm or maybe you can use a library for this one. Okay, so for this you use ML algorithm, we use tokenization. Token, just one small token. Okay, so the token is just for identifying. Okay, outside if you go like this, who are you, how you came here, you can say token, right? So similarly, every token which we use in machine learning has a meaningful name. Okay, so maybe words or maybe punctuations are considered to be tokens, but white spaces like space you are pressing, no, not. Okay, so maybe we'll have text. This example, this post is about text analysis. For example, you see this token post is about text analysis dot. Okay, spaces token yoke, only that sentence, I mean words. Okay, right. Okay, this post is about text analysis dot. And then part of speech tagging. Okay, so when you assign a grammatical category, maybe like this in English is an adjective. Adjective. Post is a noun. Is a verb. About is nothing but preposition. About, preposition. Text, noun. Analysis, noun. Dot, punctuation. Okay, so for everything it will categorize. This is working of the machine learning algorithm. Okay, identifying each parts of the speech. And then lemmatization. Okay, so lemmatization means it is identifying the meaning according to the NLP, natural language processing. Okay, so here you map all the possible forms of the words to the root of the verb. Okay, and machine will understanding. Okay, right. So being, was, were, they are nothing but be forms of the verb. Okay, right. Be, being, be, or maybe was, where, it's a be form of the verb. Okay, and then stemming. So maybe you can remove the affixes from the word. For example, the stem, clean form of the word. You have to get the original or maybe root of the word. Okay, so Google uses stemming for indexing the request. Okay, so instead of storing all the forms of this word, this lexicon is going to reduce to stems, meaningful words from that exact word. Okay, so process is much more faster. For example, buying, from the buying you take buy. Buy is actually the stem of buying. Okay. Unpredictability. Unpredictability. We split the words. Predict, able, et. Okay, unpredictability. Predict, able, et. Okay, what is the meaning of unpredictability? un, without, yok, negative, okay. Predict, it is the base word. Predict, unpredictability. You are unpredictable, cannot predict, okay. Identify, okay. Predict, okay. Able means what? Able, capable, capable, okay. Itty, it's a noun, okay. It's an additional word that you are going to add. So for everything, every big word, it is taking the meanings out of it. This is stemming, okay. And then parsing, we have dependency and then constituency. So you can conduct parsing to identify the grammatical structure of the sentence, okay. So during constituency parsing, that is one parsing, you break the text into sub phrases and you call it as the constituents, okay. So it will be helping the structure of the entire sentence. But the disadvantage of parsing is that it is context free grammar, okay. And maybe one example, like visiting relatives can be boring. Visiting relatives can be boring. If we give this sentence separately, Google through this ML algorithm will not understand. You have to give many context, only then it will identify, okay, right. Also, it is very important that you can go for grammar checking, okay. And after that, if you go, then it is very much better, okay. Grammarly, okay, it's a website, okay. So it's very hard for the Grammarly to actually parse a grammatically incorrect sentence. But if you use constituent parsing, maybe you can use the models about how the sentence should look like. For example, you say this one, this text is about text analysis. It is splitting, this text is about text analysis, dot. Earlier, when we process this text is about text analysis, dot, we saw like this. After that, through the parsing, it will say this text is about text analysis and then dot. So next you will go for dependency parsing. So where we try to identify the main words in the sentence and you find a related words that modify their meaning, okay. For example, you will have this text is about text analysis, okay. So maybe you can split it according to the dependency parsing. You can go for grammar checking and then word processing also. This text is about text analysis, punctuation, dot. So you can go like noun, adjective, preposition. So you can identify, okay. Then you have collocation analysis. Collocation analysis is nothing but we try to identify which words are repeating, okay, appear in the text, okay. So maybe even human beings are able to identify the topic of the text, okay, and also we can conduct sentimental analysis on our own. So here you use an algorithm from the computer which can identify, okay, right. So maybe let us take in the case a word called interesting. What is the meaning of interesting? This class is interesting means positive, something positive. This class is interesting. Interesting means what? Positive. Same. This class is boring. Negative. This is sentimental analysis. Okay, right. So if you see this word in a review, which means that client is satisfied. Okay, but in reality, if you can see, it is not sensitive to this sarcasm, okay, because it will be affecting the general results of your analysis, okay. So 2, 3 or maybe more words, if you are using together, you can call it as collocation, okay, right. So same word in different collocations can have different meanings, okay. For example, free. What is free? Huh? Free. 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 Bipulyok. 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 Free. Free means independent. Independence. Free. No class. free. Liberation, free. Okay, free spirit, free. Also you can take it as free of charge. Bipul, kaza, bipul. You can also take in this way. Okay, so for example, if you take in the online store, okay, free means no money. For delivery, no money. Okay, so that is, you can take collocations in different way. Okay, so it makes sentimental analysis much more accurate as well. Okay, then you have concordance analysis. So it's a table which displays different meanings of the same word in different context. Okay, so you can say, as I told you, one word we are having different meanings. Okay, so we also saw like free, different meanings we have. Okay, so you can see these examples. Such concordance gives strong support to the theory of diffusion outlined above. Another one example: with the aid of many of his order, he edited the first concordance of the Bible. Here, the second example, concordance is the noun. Okay, this is one context. This is another one context we are getting. Okay, and here it is another one context. General concordance of these numbers. Everything we have different. Okay, but we have like same meaning and so on. Okay. So you'll have contextual dictionaries also, which can be very good for the language learners to understand different ways of using the same word. Okay, so just like machine translation and maybe speech generation. Okay, for example, in YouTube, you speak in the mic. How to study machine learning? You take your mobile and do like this. Immediately it will type accordingly. How that? Sentimental analysis through the machine learning algorithm. Okay, so concordance and collocation analysis can be used for this keyword meaning disambiguation, and for this you will use YAML text analysis. So scientific domain applications, computing elements and systems, through the machine learning techniques, through you can overlap the YAML specific systems and the domain inspired machine learning. So next comes text classification. Okay, so in the text classification, you classify the text, and for this you will be using sentimental analysis. So for this you are going to identify and study the emotions in the text. Okay, so emotions are actually got through, you can use it for understanding the text. Okay, so sentimental analysis will be giving an opinion about a new product, or maybe you can assess a brand's reputation. Okay, so from the feeling like interesting, good, boring, yok. So from these words you will be getting the analysis. Okay, so maybe it can be applied to the reviews, surveys, and then social media posts also. For example, in the video, you see a video, see the comment section. Wow, wonderful, yakshi, melodus, zurma. If you see, positive. Yamon, yok, negative. It will be analyzing. Huh? No. So the positive of the sentiment analysis is that it can even analyze the sarcastic comment. Sarcastic comment means like hate speech, bad words, or maybe hate speech. And this one is that also it will identify. That is the major advantage of this sentimental analysis. Okay, and then we have topic analysis. Here the topic modeling will be classifying the text by the subject, and it will be making it easier. For example, if you have to find the books in a library, or maybe the goods in a one particular company or maybe store. Okay, or maybe in the custom resource management, if you have to get the custom support tickets. Okay, sir, my mobile has a problem. Sir, my bottle is not opening properly. Sir, my laptop has a problem. This ticket all will be classifying. Okay, through the topic analysis. And then text classification. Text classification is through the content tagging. Do you know content tagging? Tags. Do you know tags? Tag. For example, YouTube tag. You know the meaning? Machine learning. YouTube, you type machine learning. You will get several videos in machine learning. Huh? Yes. Image analysis. You type in Google. You get search result. Image analysis, image analysis, image analysis. That is the tag. Okay. So maybe you create one content. You can include tags. For example, you are creating a content called your programming engineering. Okay, programming engineering. You are creating a project. Okay, that project is about robotics. You include the tag programming engineering. Bahodir, Yusuf. You can include tags. So maybe somebody who searches for programming engineering, they will get video about Bahadur. They will be getting video about machine learning. What and all you have created, that it will come. Okay. So students, professors, lawyers, scientists, assistants, they can all benefit through this text classification category. Okay. So the unstructured data you can deal on a daily basis. Also you can tag, you can classify text according to the categories. Okay. Then meaning extraction. You can extract this keywords, prices, features from this meaning extraction possibility. Okay. And then keyword extraction. So you can extract the keywords, you can measure the frequency. For example, machine learning comes quite often means, so maybe if you are searching for programming engineering, there also machine learning will come. Okay, and then you try to summarize the contents of the text, find an answer to a question, index data, and then generate the word clouds. Then you have entity recognition. So maybe you can use it for machine translation, maybe like first name, last name, brand name. If you want to translate that, you can use for the entity recognition. Okay, so entity recognition is indispensable for market analysis and then competitive analysis in the business. So these are the practical applications of ML text analysis. NLP, natural language processing. So natural language processing is something what we speak and the computer will understand. You type Samarkand to Kashkadaria. You say in the mic, immediately it will identify and it will put a route. That is identify the human language. Okay, and act according to the request. For example, chatbot. I told no. My name is Christo. I have completed doctoral studies. I want this one. So chatbot will identify. Okay, smart assistant, voice recognition security system. Amazon, you have that one. Voice recognition. Okay, and then social media monitoring. For example, you are posting contents maybe in Twitter, Facebook, or maybe Instagram. For example, you want to have a review about Register Square. You see the Google reviews. Okay, good reviews, bad reviews, everything is identified and it will be alerting. Okay, best reviews will come up, bad reviews at the bottom. Okay, so it will identify. So you can see how your company has progressed. Okay, and maybe how your product is very good or not, that you can identify. And then customer service, so you can focus on the tasks that the human would demand more, and then ML text analysis can be used for ticket tagging, identifying the problem, and then assigning it to the right person. Okay. Even you can use ML in the business intelligence. Okay, for example, like a business, you will have numbers. Okay, so maybe for identifying the analytics, statistics, what is the current trend, you can identify with the business intelligence. And then sales and marketing, you can use machine learning. So maybe you can analyze the client and maybe competitor profiles. You can identify the most personalized sale offers, because through the personalized sale offers, like much people will be benefited. Okay, this one, um, uh, ikt dollar. Okay, then $2. Okay, then kilishamas, bir dollar. Okay, then everybody will be interested. Okay, so that also machine learning algorithm can do it automatically. Okay, right. And then it is used to analyze and then write mails to help the sales team to communicate effectively with the customer. So automatic reply comes with this ML text analysis. Okay, and then SEO. Have you come across SEO? Search engine optimization. SEO. For example, you design a website. Okay, you design a website, and maybe in the Google pages it doesn't come. So you have to increase the page ranking of your website. So that is where SEO comes up. Okay, through the keywords, through the frequently used tags, this page will come up. You have to popularize many places, you have to put, and accordingly it will grow up. Okay, right. So if you want your website to be shown high in the search result, then you should optimize the search engine, that is SEO, search engine optimization. Okay, so maybe you can use keyword parsers also, that will definitely make much more usefulness to the target audience. Okay, and then you can also use it as the software for the disabled. Okay, maybe people who have physical ability problem. Okay, those who cannot walk, those who cannot run, you can use ML for voice to the people with speech disabilities. Okay, so by using the text, it will be converted to speech and it will be hearing. Okay, right. So it is possible to generate a original and unique voice for each user based on their own voice. So with this you can communicate through the voice interface devices. Okay. And then in robotics, just like humans communicate and then speak, you can use ML text analysis for the robotic applications also. You can use sentimental analysis for identifying the human emotions. For example, hey robo, just take the table, and it will take. Robo, please bring me the Troinic, it will bring. Hey robo, please bring the HDMI cable. So emotions, feelings, huh? So this is the application of the ML text analysis model. So this is the independent work. I will post them in the Google Classroom. Relationship between the potential function method and its linear classification model. So please complete them and submit them as soon as possible. So maybe you have to submit maybe within 10 or maybe 15 slides. You have to research on this topic. Okay, like a introduction, and then some code, and then some analysis, and then conclusion. So PowerPoint document you have to submit them.